Hello, class 6. So, I'm here with a new topic, new chapter, The Enchanted Shirt, page number 119. This is a play about a king who fears that he is dying. So, he has a phobia here. Phobia is a sickness in which the suffering person has an extreme fear of something. So here the king has a phobia of dying, fear of dying. Okay, so wherever he goes, he even dreams about it, that he is dying. So the character in this play, Surface the king, Ralph, Roger, and Billy are the courtiers. Jim is the king's attendant. John is the beggar here, or the vagabond, or the happy man, we can say. And they are physicians, Dr. Truly, Dr. Sharp, Dr. 1, 2, and 3. So now I'm going to start. I'm going to summarize this play. Once upon a time, there was a king, and he had all the wealth to keep him happy and healthy. But unfortunately, the king was not satisfied with what he had. He started becoming sad day by day, so as he became ill. And he thought that he is going to die very soon. Many doctors came to see him, but no one had a cure for him. Some said he had cholera, some said he had tuberculosis, and some said he has a rare disease known as out of mental focus, which had no medicines for it. So the king was very angry, and he ordered that those doctors should be killed. Then, after listening to the doctors, he called upon his courtiers and his attendants, and he asked them to find a man who could cure him. So the courtiers, they went in search of a man who could cure him, or a physician, but they could not find anyone. So after many days, there he found a wise man, a physician, a doctor, and he was brought to the king. Okay, so then after, when he was brought in front of the king in the palace, the doctor said, after looking at the king, "Your Majesty, the situation is indeed serious. However, all is not lost. There is only one cure for this type of disease." So he suggested to the king, "My lord, you should wear a happy man's shirt for 3 nights. Then only you will be okay. You will be cured." After listening to the advice of the doctor, the king ordered to find the happy man. The courtiers, his attendants, and his soldiers started searching from place to place for this happy man, but they could not find one. Whomever they met, everyone was sad. The rich, the poor, the people who had lots of children, the people who did not have any children because of their own problems, they were sad. No one was happy. So it was very, very difficult to find a happy man. So one day The two courtiers were riding for many days. They arrived at a village, a desolate village, where they saw a beggar whistling, laughing, singing, sitting there. So, after seeing that vagabond, one of the courtier, he asked, "Look, we have found just the man we want." Then the other courtier, he asks he asks that vagabond his name. "What's your name, young man?" The vagabond replied, "John." Then the next courtier, the second courtier, he says, "You seem to be very happy. You seem to be a good spirit. You're not sad at all." Then the vagabond replied, "Why ever should I be sad? Why ever should I be sad? I'm too busy enjoying my life and all the things that a money can't buy. So I have no time to be sad." After hearing to the reply of the vagabond, the courtiers were very happy. They thought that was a good fortune for them. Then Billy said, "You are the man we have been looking for. So here are 1,000 gold coins for you, young man, and you just give me a shirt of your own." So after listening, the vagabond, he burst out laughing. He laughed so loud that Roger and Billy, the two courtiers, they were speechless. And the vagabond said, "1,000 gold coins? 1,000 gold coins indeed, if only I had a shirt to call my own. All I can give you is this. I have no use for your coin. You can keep them." So the courtier said, "My friend, I lack that. Thank you so much. Your kindness will be reported to the Highness." So after getting that shirt, they came hurriedly to the palace. Then these two courtiers and the other courtiers assembled before the king to present this shirt of the happy man. But the king, looking after the torn pieces of cloth, the king shrinks back in disgust. But the courtiers told about the happy man who gave that piece of shirt, but would not take the king's gold because he did not needed it. He wanted to enjoy his life and all the things that money cannot buy. So, after listening to the courtiers, the king realized his useless life and his sickness hatched in gloom. He opens his heart and lets in the air of kindness into his living. And he goes into the world and works in his own chosen line. So that way he was free from his illness. He started a new life, okay, where he was happy. So that was the twist. Okay, that was the change that was brought in the king after getting the happy man's shirt, and he was free from the illness and free from his phobia also. So this is the summary of this chapter. So we'll continue in the next class. So please go to this video. Thank you so much, class 6.